Today's show is sponsored by the ABV Barrel Shop. The ABV Barrel Shop is located in the St. Louis metro community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on one thing, single barrels. Best of all, you can try before you buy. Head over to abvbarrelshop.com to sign up for their email and text distribution so you know what they have in stock, what classes are coming up, and who from the industry may be coming in to visit. The ABV Barrel Shop. It's where single barrels live. We're also sponsored by the Bar to Go. The Bar to Go offers traveling minibars that are no bigger than a small purse or toiletry bag. Best of all, they are fully customizable so you can create the perfect piece that is unique for you. If you own your own business, what a fun and unique way to promote what you do. Check them out online at thebartogo.com. That is the number 2 in the Bar to Go. If you have wholesale questions, call my friend Isabel Clark at 504-481-1297. Finally, we are sponsored by the Neely Family Distillery. NFD is a family-owned business that keeps ringing up awards in the spirits world. Head to Sparta, Kentucky to experience the family history, award-winning spirits, and meet the Neely family. Check them out online at neelyfamilydistillery.com. Now, on to the show.
Let's drink!
Welcome to the Bourbon Daily, the podcast about everything bourbon delivered to you every day of the week. Today on the show, we talk about the desperate measures of an untalented so-called comedian trying to cling to whatever celebrity cash he has left and tap into a lucrative bourbon market. My name is Miss Beka Sue. Please join me in welcoming the writer of the show, Steve Akeley, and my co-host, and everyone else, Tim Swyat, Goeken, and Darren McElroy.
Hey, gang, what's up?
Howdy.
Hey-o. Yeah, the bane of my existence. I can't stand Jim Gaffigan. I don't think he's funny. He's nothing but annoying. I don't know if his shtick is supposed to be annoying, but man, he annoys the hell out of me. And
you don't like the Hot Pocket?
No,
Hot Pocket.
He appeals to people, and when they tell me he's funny, I always judge them. I'm like, this is not my type of person, So,
so he my relationship with you if you like Jim Gaffigan. I'm going to say it.
He does have a fan base, but I don't understand why. It's not my thing. It's not my thing at all. But we'll talk about him, man. He's in on the bourbon thing. He's trying to cash in. So we'll get to that after the break, though. For right now, Darren said there's something you want to talk about. What is that, sir?
So this is a 2-part question. You must answer both parts. So nicknames have always been like a thing. I never call anyone by their first name hardly. Like, if I do, I'm being way too formal, I feel like. So I'm usually a last name guy or something like DMFP or whatever. I don't like calling people by their first names. I think it's weird. That might just be a weird me thing. But so what nickname are you called the most? And then if you could choose your own nickname, what would it be?
Okay. I'm called most Colonel. I would assume at this point that would be a nickname that I am called the most. And, I helped curate that, I guess, because like many people, like Beka, for instance, Beka's a Kentucky Colonel, but we're not calling her Colonel. So I liked it. It's something I always wanted. And a lot of people will call me Colonel. So Now, when I was in high school, my nickname was always Ake. That's on my license plate. That's a holdover from the '80s. But that's like the family nickname. So my dad's nickname it was always Ake. Then my nickname was Ake. The males in the family, which your last name's Akeley, is Ake. But no one really calls me that from the world of bourbon. Oh, it's old friends. If I see old friends, they'll call me that. But not the bourbon people. That would be more Colonel, and I do way more bourbon stuff than my old friends. So Colonel would be my nickname. And I like it.
Your nickname is Agley.
Or Agley, yes.
Yeah. Or as Royce says, the egg.
The egg.
That's what Royce calls yours, the egg.
The egg.
I love that. Steve, did you hear the guy that came into the shop the other day just shitting on Squires?
Yes.
On Tennessee Squires?
Oh God, please shut up.
Right, yeah.
Tennessee Squires.
Tennessee Squires. Why? I don't know why you're picking that as your.
Why was he so mad at Tennessee Squires?
I don't know, but he went off. I was like, okay.
Is it because he can't become one?
Yeah, he's
Probably.
like, my friend's this Tennessee Squire, and he thinks he's all high and mighty. And
That sounds like a jealousy rant if
Yeah.
I've ever heard one.
Right. Yeah.
It sounds like,
Like
the only
person who's ever given me shit about being a Kentucky colonel is my husband, and it's because he wishes he was a Kentucky colonel.
Uh-huh.
Exactly. It's just never going to
But
happen.
he's never done anything for Kentucky, so
Right. Exactly. He needs to keep
he
working.
hasn't contributed the ways I have.
Right. I agree.
Volcano Seas.
You better agree, Steve. You got me to be one.
Exactly. Yeah. Okay. Who else? Goeken. What? Is it just your last name? Do people do this besides us? We certainly call you Goeken all the time.
He wants to be called Jimmy Big Hands.
He wants
Yeah,
Jimmy
we're not
Big
doing
Hands
that.
with 2 Z's.
We're
Double
not-
the Z, double the flavor.
That's actually what brought on this small talk is the stupid Big Jimmy Big Hands. Shit.
Yeah.
That was Jimmy Big Hands or Skippy was what everybody at work calls me.
Right.
Because you look like a jar of peanut butter. Why Skippy?
Apparently, I'm a little hyper and I bounce around a lot, and so the guy that I started working with originally gave me that nickname, and that stuck. And there was one guy who called me, instead of Skippy, he called me Skipmaster Flash. So I used that a lot for a while. In college,
I got Becca's
my nickname
glamour
was-
shot in, by the way, so that's put into the chat. That's going to be going up in my
nickname
office.
was Strokin'.
Yeah.
It's going to go
Stroking.
up on a calendar
Yeah. That's
Your nickname was Strokin'?
Yeah.
month, October.
Why was it
see that
stroking?
one.
Let's hear more about this.
Because it rhymes with Goeken.
Oh.
That's the only reason.
Yeah, I bet that's why.
Yeah. Stroking
You got
Goeken.
caught doing an afternooner, didn't you? That's what happened.
Stroking Goken.
Stroking
This
Goeken.
just looks like a regular picture.
Yeah, that's not very 80s.
All right, I'll tell it to redo it. That's the start. So it'll be like
Yeah, you need to update
80s
that.
style.
You need
Or
all
80s.
of these glamour shots on your desk, Steve.
okay.
Yeah.
Because you have such a big desk. You need all of them.
I need to have the full gamut of Beka glamour shots. It'll look
I
like I'm
want them
stalking
printed
her.
off and put on your wall in your house.
Oh yeah, definitely. All right, Tim, how about you? Nicknames?
Yes, most people go by the last name Swyatt, and that's with 1 T's, not 2 T's. There was a kid behind me in school had Quiet, Kwiatt, and ever since that son of a bitch joined high school, I've always had people spell my last name with 2 T's, so it's 1 T, motherfuckers.
It does seem
there's
like it
that.
should be 2 T's.
And a silent H.
I don't think so. It's 1 T.
Yeah.
But I do have a nickname that a gentleman gave me in my trading days, in the old online brokerage days, was Timmy Two Cans. And that's because by me running back and forth, screaming and yelling at our clearing firm, this, that, and the other, my ass moved a certain way that he said it looked like I had 2 cans in my ass. So Timmy Two Cans is, and that's the only way I allow that Timmy to come out. So yes, Timmy Two Cans is that's one of my trader nicknames from back in the day when we did things a little less electronic.
Okay.
But the real nickname from the general is idiot, asshole, dipshit, dumb fuck. Pick the day. Usually there's something there for me, and the general will.
I think she's nailed it.
Yeah, I was going to say that just captures.
They really,
right.
yeah, like they embrace what you are.
Yes, I am all of that and then some. Yes.
Okay. All right, Beka, how about you?
I mean,
Is that 80s enough? It's getting warmer. It's not quite there yet.
We're getting there.
You're getting close to the Mimi eyeshadow.
I like how my face gets fatter as the time goes.
Back in
The 80s were a fat time.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I don't really. I mean, Miss Beka Sue was a nickname I sort of gave myself, I guess, which wasn't even a. I mean, that was from being a lunch lady, but I didn't really have any crazy nicknames, I guess, growing up. Not that I can really remember. Like on occasion, people would like call me Red or something like that, just because I had red hair,
Okay.
neck. I mean, nothing. Oh boy. But I honestly, I don't really have a ton of nicknames. At least not that I can think of.
No one ever calls you like Beckers?
I've like on occasion, but like not really.
How about Beck?
Yeah, like I mean Beck, but like that's not really. I mean, even Miss Beka Sue is not. I mean, that's more of like I guess at least
Professional name.
Yeah, say it's kind of I guess stage name you could say because it's like kind of a longer one.
Right.
But I don't really feel like Beck or Beckers. Like I don't really feel like those are truly like nicknames. Really, like they're just.
The only nickname I have for you is, "Oh, Beka."
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Now Beka.
now Beka.
Yep.
No, Beka. Now Beka. That's all I get from you.
Okay. All right. Darren, you asked the question. How about you, man?
So the only nicknames I've ever really been called consistently in my life, there was a couple I tried to get to stick, and I'll bring those up in a second. But were usually by my family members, and it was one of three options depending on who you were. So DK was like my first one. It's my first initial, last initial, or middle initial. And like my parents called me that, and my sisters called me that for years. That was what I went by. Okay. Then my first nephew was born, and once he could talk, he couldn't say DK, so he just said DD. And so in the last 10 years, 15 years, I think he's 15 years old now, it's become DD. And that is my go-to nickname. And then the other one my mom called me all the damn time, like literally almost every single day, was Boy. Boy, come do this. Boy, come do this. Because I was the only boy that she had. So I was just Boy. But I always thought it had been so cool to walk into a place and unironically be called D-Mac. I was shooting for that nickname hard. I ate macaroni and cheese every year at lunch because I thought it was going to help that.
Every year?
Wow.
Yeah. And it didn't. And
no,
one person has ever actually called me D-Mac, and it was one of my friend's dad. And I am now ashamed to say that he called me D-Mac because he's weird as shit. But yeah, no, I've always wanted to just be unironically D-Mac. I thought that was such a cool nickname.
Oh, I got called the Dragon at Sturgis for a while because I got someone cigarettes and I smoked them out of both of my nostrils.
Oh, Jesus.
Hell yeah.
That'll do it.
And so the Canadians said I was scary, and they were calling me the Dragon.
Well, Canadians are afraid
They
of
would
everything.
be scared, though.
They're afraid of everything.
Pussies.
So, yeah. All right, there you go. There you go. On that note, it's time to drink. What is everyone drinking? Let's start with Tim.
Got a bottle of Leopold Brothers 3-chamber rye. This is the first edition.
Okay. It's a collector's item.
Slide on the set. Nothing.
Hey, we heard it.
We heard it.
We heard
I
it.
heard something.
You
Loudest
could
one
win
in
this
years.
thing. You could win this thing. We'll see
Never
what
believe that you peaked in high school, Tim. You just peaked.
All right, Becca's next.
I peaked in grade school, man. What are you talking about?
Well, she didn't do the wax prep.
Oh God, I'll go next.
No, I got it. All right, I've got some. I was kind of wondering why neither. We have two of these sitting up there. We haven't opened either one, but it's the wood.
Didn't she literally say she won't open bottles? She'll
Correct.
I lied.
open it.
Well, I said I wouldn't open bottles like Bananas Foster.
Okay.
I
Random
will
Maker's
open
Picks?
things like Maker's Mark that Andrew Weebrink worked on.
Okay.
Whatever. Let's see here. This is the wood finishing series from 2021, the FAE 01.
Okay.
The one that started it all.
Let's see if I can get it.
Got to take the wax off before you open.
Shut the fuck up, Darren. If you ruin my fucking cork pop, I'm gonna show up there. I'm gonna fucking just fly there on my fucking broom.
Okay. Oh! He almost ruined that.
He
If
tried.
I was faster, I would have. I was trying to
He
do something funny.
fucking
If you
tried
would
to
have done
ruin
that
it.
cork popping, he would have been talking. God damn, that would have been gold.
Oh,
That would have been
D-Mac.
fucking gold.
you
Yeah.
really screwed yourself
I'm
over
still
there. man.
questioning that one though. The motion did not match the sound at all.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess we should go with the
Because he was
fucking
cheating.
expert Jim Goeken on this one, Steve.
You barely
That's
even
right.
get signed
Yeah.
in today.
Yeah, you know, Jim's been with us for how long? You and I've been doing this for what, 9? Well, I've been doing it for
Right.
like 9 years.
Right. And Goeken, just shows up and and then complains when he gets the gig at first too. He was so pissed.
Exactly.
What? You need me to podcast on Sundays?
What
This
do you
is bullshit.
mean?
I have a full-time job. I can't podcast.
And I have such big hands. How can I podcast?
I have 2 C's at the end of my Instagram.
It's never
handle
gonna
because they're so
fucking
big.
work.
I love it. I love you, Goeken.
Yeah. All right. Dark Arts single malt. Dark Arts single malt. Let's see what we got here. That was decent. I could be in the mix, but not this time because of
Sounds like
Beka,
a
what she
muffled
did.
fart.
And if Darren would have done me a solid and talked over that, I'd be the
I
winner.
was trying, Steve.
He was fucking trying.
Yeah, he was. All right.
The sabotage was apparent.
Yep. All right. Darren, you're next. What do you got?
I got a new bottle of Old Monroe Rye from their 10-year anniversary yesterday, which was an awesome event.
Nice. Nah. It was clean, but it sounded like it was like a 200 milliliter bottle. It sounded small. It's weird. Okay. Goeken, your last but not least.
I've got Buzzard's Roost, straight rye, barrel strength whiskey.
Okay.
Muffled.
You know, the sound didn't really match up with the pop.
It
Is your
didn't.
hip okay? Did you dislocate it? What happened?
Sounded like you smacked yourself in the face there.
Why were the
I-
last
I-
two? It sounded like they were tiny bottles. I don't know what the hell happened.
It's
I
my
don't know.
tiny hands. So Jim must also have tiny hands to get the same sound.
No, he's Jimmy Big Hands.
Oh, it's Jimmy Big Hands. Yeah. The big hands stop the reverberation or something. There's some
Yeah.
science.
Yeah, they
there.
also hit the microphone and everything else.
Cheers to
Cheers.
Beka.
Cheers.
All right, we're going to take a quick break, and then when we come back, we're going to be talking about Jim Gaffigan. He's going for it. We'll do that in just a few. Okay, let's talk about the people that make these shows happen. First up is the Stave and Thief Society. Via their in-person class at Moonshine University in Louisville, Kentucky, the Stave and Thief Society is the place where you, a bourbon enthusiast, can expand your knowledge and emerge an executive bourbon steward. In 2017, I completed my executive bourbon steward certification. It's the most comprehensive bourbon certification available and connects you with an expansive network of bourbon enthusiasts and professionals. Check out the full listing of in-person and online certifications and join the society today by enrolling at staveandthief.com. Speaking of executive bourbon steward certification, the ABV Barrel Shop in St. Louis, Missouri has developed a unique partnership with the Stave and Thief Society to offer a preparatory class to assist you in getting your executive bourbon steward certification. This prep class costs only $25 and is available to take live or online via Zoom. Graduates of our class receive a coupon code good for 15% off your executive bourbon steward certification held in Louisville, Kentucky. This saves you almost $90. Additionally, you can collaborate with fellow attendees to split travel costs when you go to Louisville. If you're interested in signing up for the class, simply head over to abvbarrelshop.com and check out the classes and events page. Last but not least, we are sponsored by Neely Family Distillery. Royce Neely is the 11th generation distiller in one of America's oldest distilling families. A visit to Neely Family Distillery takes you through family history, where you can see all the artifacts and newspaper clippings through the years from this family that started distilling in America after James Neely arrived from Northern Ireland in 1740. Today, Royce Neely and his team are crafting some of the best spirits in America. Their bourbon and absinthe offerings keep winning top honors in the spirits competitions. Recently, their absinthe made history as the first platinum winner in the absinthe category at the San Francisco Spirits Competition. Neely Family Distillery is definitely a bucket list destination if you are a bourbon fan. Learn more about their spirit offerings, visiting their facility, and the awards they have collected over at NeelyFamilyDistillery.com. And now, back to the show.
This is Freddie Mills, and you're listening to the Bourbon Daily.
Welcome back to the Bourbon Daily. Today we're talking about Jim Gaffigan.
Yes, we are. So Gaffigan starts a bourbon brand. Then he was able to get some stuff about bourbon onto the CBS Sunday Morning Show, where he's a correspondent. which he ruins, which is a very enjoyable show with the exception of him. And then, and now
It doesn't fit the vibe even. Like
I know.
it's just we don't need a comedy hour on CBS Sunday morning. As an average CBS Sunday morning person, and not even a big person hater, I don't remember his name, but we don't need the comedy hour. It's not needed for CBS Sunday morning.
No. Human interest stories and Gaffigan, complaining about his kids. I got 5 kids, and I don't know. Anyway, so now his whole comedy routine is based on bourbon, which he's hitting Louisville. He's hitting Kentucky to do his bourbon comedy routine. Can he make anything? Can he make $1 without bourbon being involved at this point? I'm unsure. So what do you guys think about this? Are you Gaffigan fans, and do you support this new thing? And maybe you're going to go see the show.
No.
If I'm going to Louisville, I'm not wasting my time going to a comedy show.
No.
The funny comedians.
It's Gaffigan. It's Gaffigan.
Okay, I forgot his name a minute ago. That tells you how much I think of him.
Right.
But what I think is, I think he's trying to use the bourbon to revitalize his comedy career. Like, I think the bourbon is actually making more money than comedy right now. And so he's like, oh, if I do a bourbon comedy show, I'll be back on the map. That's my going theory, but what do I know?
Right.
So he's doing 4 nights right after Bourbon and Beyond. It's 21 and over. God, even the promo picture, he looks like an asshole. It's bad. Who knows what he's talking about, whatever. So I'm sure everybody's going to be able to drink and have cocktails and this, that, and the other. Slumming his way through the end into October and all that jazz. But what I find funny is that, so on Wednesday night, you can find tickets from $66, Tuesday night from $92, Thursday night from $98, and Thursday night already. It's 4 nights there from $93. So it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, but anywhere between $66 to about $93 already on the secondary market.
Okay.
Wow. Is he playing like at a big venue in Louisville?
He's at the Baumhard Theater.
I'm not familiar with that. So.
I'm not familiar with that theater either.
Yeah.
Not that I
probably for upcoming comics.
Right.
I
go ahead, Beka.
I can't, because is Bourbon and Beyond, what are the actual dates?
They are October. The dates. Hold on,
he's there October 7, 8, and 9.
So it sounds like he's there like Monday, Wednesday, Friday after
the 14th.
Yeah.
Yep.
When everyone's going to be going home from Bourbon and Beyond. Like, I get trying to be there like for Bourbon and Beyond, but
it doesn't sound like that matches up.
It's a month later.
The dates aren't even. Yes, because
it's 3 nights. It's 7, 8, and 9th. It's 3 nights. 7, 8, and 9th. 3-night engagement at the Kentucky Center's Baumhard Theater. Tickets for a bourbon set go on sale on July 28th at 10 a.m. if those folks are interested at KentuckyPerformingArts.org.
Right. Can you even imagine? What's the deal with this Blanton's? Oh my God! It's just him. He's not that big of a bourbon fan. You hear him talk, he's not a big bourbon fan. But he's going to have people say, "Okay, what's funny about this? What are some jokes I can do?" And then he's just basically just reading them, right?
Yeah.
And when did he become a bourbon fan?
When someone
releases bourbon.
Yeah, when someone pitched him on the idea of putting his name on a bourbon, then he's a bourbon fan.
Does anybody know what it is?
It's not a real bourbon, right?
It's Father Time.
Father Time.
Kentucky.
I know Father Time. I just wondered if anybody knew where it was coming from.
No.
I couldn't find anything on who was distilling it. All they've got is Father Time bourbon listed. Then it's him and his
I would guess
long-time
Green River. He's because it's. I don't know for sure, but I would guess Green River.
I would guess Green. It's not Bardstown.
It's not Bardstown.
You're probably right. It's probably Green River.
Yeah.
But
again, not bad bourbon.
Beyond. Kentucky Bourbon Beyond. Bourbon Beyond September 11th through the 14th.
Right.
Almost a month later.
Yeah. Is it so? Because Bourbon Fest is the very first weekend of September. Bourbon and Beyond is like the following weekend now?
Correct.
Because they were the same weekend, but now they've switched it. I don't know if they've switched it because of that.
Or just how it worked out.
And then there's also, what's the next music festival? Louder Than Life Festival.
Right.
When's that?
The next week. They do those like 3 weeks back to back because there's
It's
a third
like
one,
all
too.
of September.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, he's going to be at Bourbon and Beyond though too.
Obviously.
Doing what?
He's a featured guest on the Spirits stage.
Oh God.
With
him talking
Fred.
bourbon.
Life is 18th to the 21st.
So
Him
the
talking
September
bourbon.
11th to the 14th at Bourbon and Beyond, he's going to be on the Spirits stage.
Which sounds like it's a plug for his shows. You know, he's
Yeah.
doing that to plug the
Yeah.
shows.
Yeah.
That's why he's doing that. So yeah.
When a new movie comes out, you always see them on the late night shows.
Right.
For the
Yeah.
week
Correct.
before,
Making the
right?
tour.
Yeah.
Going making the rounds.
Yeah.
Or when somebody is on American Idol, they're dropping a new album that they're needing help with.
Right.
American
Come
what?
back on and sing a song.
I'm not saying that he's going to be funny or anything like that, but if it, brings more people into bourbon country or whatever bullshit, whatever, I guess.
Still some hotel rooms. I mean,
I'm not watching it, so it doesn't really affect me in any way.
Right.
Not
Yeah.
really. Like Jim Gaffigan's brand is not cutting into our bourbon brand at all.
It's not. It's getting ready to take over the world once that's done. I think.
Like it doesn't really affect us in any particular way. So whatever. People want to go watch. Maybe it'll get people to go and watch him and drink some of his shitty bourbon, and they'll go, "Hey, maybe there's better bourbon out there, and I just didn't know it." And then they'll switch to better brands.
Yeah.
So
I don't
just so you know, he's developed bourbon whiskey culture specific stand-up material, which he'll be recording in Louisville during this time too as well.
So
it's
a
gonna
special's
be-
coming out.
Oh,
the special's coming on top
This
of it.
is going to be a special. So yes.
Yes.
Will you
Something
watch
that
the
he-
bourbon
Bourbon
just to make
set.
fun of it?
Maybe because I feel like I could write a lot of the jokes for him.
Yeah.
He's going to be trying to make fun of bourbon culture and but that he's going to be part of.
Piss
So,
off a lot of people.
he will incorporate himself. Like I was standing in line and I go to the Buffalo Trace and it was Blanton's Day. So he's going to be all this bullshit that never really happened.
He'll probably be talking about the trolls online.
Right? Yeah.
Oh my
yeah,
god,
You
the
think he'll be
bourbon
making fun of
trolls
celebrity
online.
brands?
Right.
Because I feel like celebrity brands are like the peak thing to make fun of. I could see him going up there for an hour and just ripping on celebrity brands. Because that would be the funniest you could do the show.
But
Is
wait a
if you-
minute, you're a celebrity too.
Yeah, I know, right? Wouldn't that be great? The irony.
was correct.
Like, I was doing it
Four
for the
shows,
situational irony.
He's doing 2 shows on Thursday, by the way. So in case
Okay.
you didn't get enough at 7:00, you can come back for the 9:30
Come back
show
at
on
9.
Thursday.
You could just
Okay.
sneak into the bathroom and wait for the crowd to clear out, and then come back in and get a seat.
Goeken
Yeah.
speaking from experience.
Yeah,
He does
I
that
guess
all the
in
time.
his defense, he does have 2 billion streams of his comedy on Pandora.
Sure.
So that's just somebody putting on repeat or bots or who knows what. 2 billion's a big number. So
It is.
That's, for what
Who
it's
wants to
worth,
listen
he
to
definitely
comedy like
pulls some
music?
type of audience.
Right.
Just not me.
It comes down for a Netflix special. Like you turn it on and it's on the TV and like you can see them, but like a lot of times they do funny stuff with their hands or reference something. Like I don't think that's an audio specific.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
most of the comedians that I really like, it's the facial expressions and the delivery and the pause and the
Right.
the look that they give you. Nate Bargatze, love
Right.
him.
What's interesting about this is his thing is he appeals to grandmas and all this stuff. Family Guy. This is the 21 plus show. So is he?
Yes.
And I don't think it's going to be edgy, like he's going to be dropping F-bombs or anything.
Gaffigan After Dark.
Yeah.
He's going to be drinking age
Yeah.
only.
Right.
Maybe cocktails.
Because he's
Who
talking
doesn't
about
have a good
alcohol. I
time
guess
after
that's why
3
it's
drinks?
21.
Probably,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
Should you have to be 21 to go to a comedy show about alcohol?
If it's Andrew Dice Clay, yes. If it's this guy,
Oh,
Oh, the language.
Nothing.
So I
Way.
no, I don't know, but his audience, yes, they would be shocked by if him talking about bourbon. Maybe I don't know.
We're assuming he has an audience.
2 billion streams. There's some.
How are they going to fly to Louisville to go do it and stay after all these
Right.
festivals? Because
Yeah.
if it's
I
Yeah.
used
the
to think.
crowd coming to the Louder Than Life festival are going to be a bunch of Marilyn Manson and Slayer fans.
Right.
That's his demographic. Then he's got it locked.
Right.
I think I want to
At least
own a
stick around
hotel
for a
in Bardstown for the month of September. Just that month. It seems like
Yeah. What do you think about Gaffigan and doing this stuff? Do you think that this is going to give a boost to the brand too?
No.
I don't know anybody. I know of anybody who's ever even tried Father Time. Do you guys know anybody who's tried this?
No.
I've never even heard of it until I researched this program.
Right.
Yeah.
So
I think sales are going to go up because that's going to be the only thing you're going to be able to drink at the venue. And if you're there, you might as well drink, is my philosophy. So I think it's going to be a record day for sales because they had to order so much for the venue. That's my going.
I just don't think he's that relevant anymore. Like he's not a comedian that you hear, is having fantastic shows and is like selling out theaters across the country.
Right.
At least I don't hear that.
Yeah.
I thought he was funny when he used to come on Bob and Tom like 20 years ago.
Uh-huh.
It was like Bob and Tom since I traveled in Indiana.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bob and Tom. Yeah.
I used to watch that one all the time. It was so good.
Yeah. Well, there you go. There's Gaffigan. You guys can make your own decisions about him if you want to watch that or not. But yeah, he does have fans. Remember, somebody brought in a book. Was that Sean? I can't remember. They finally came in and told me who it was. Or was it Kyle
I don't
Neely?
remember who it was either.
It was Sean or Kyle Neely. One of those two. It might have been Kyle Neely.
Kyle Neely in a while.
Yeah. Oh, he loves Jim Gaffigan, so yeah.
Loves Jim Gaffigan, so there you go.
There you go. All right, we'll wrap this one up as we always do by talking about where people can find us. Darren, we'll start with you. Where can people find you?
You can find me on Instagram at the Bourbon Adventures.
All right. Tim?
You can definitely not find me in Louisville at the Gaffigan shows, but also follow me on Instagram at SwyGuy2112, 2 2s, 2 1s, and on YouTube at our flagship whiskey.
Okay. Goeken.
I'm on Facebook at Jim Goeken and Instagram at Jimmy Big Hands.
How's the Jimmy Big Hands going? You getting some traction? Getting some people following?
Yeah, I just don't understand like how to find and see stuff on Instagram.
Okay. Well,
right. Do you get any weird requests from Jimmy Big Hands? Like, oh, can you do this for me, Mr. Big Hands?
No, I just get like weird people that are somehow like my photo or something.
You want your only? They're asking if you're getting an OnlyFans.
Yeah. It's a little weird.
I like a strong hand. I'm looking for a man with strong big hands.
I showed Andreezy my hands when we were picking.
Uh-huh. And Andreezy wasn't impressed. He's like, those hands aren't that big. And then Jim was like, oh, bullshit, they are. They're huge. They're fucking huge. He's got to sell them on you. Bullshit. Those hands are huge.
He did, across the room, he didn't think so much. But then when we went hand to hand, it was like, okay, all right. Well,
it's like, those hands are breathtaking.
They're so big. Biggest hands I've seen in my life.
Paws.
Yeah. Okay. Miss Beka Sue, how about you?
You can find me on Twitter and on Instagram at Miss Beka Sue, 1K, no C's and no H.
No H. Despite what the press release may say, there's no H.
Despite what the media says, it's fake news.
Fake news. All right. For me, I'm an easy guy to find at Steve Akeley, Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook. I've got a website, steveakeley.com. We also got a company website, abvnetwork.com. Check it out. Everything that we do is out there. Previous shows, blogs, so much more, abvnetwork.com. Come by and see me. The ABV Barrel Shop, the place where you can try before you buy, where you will see Beka's glamour shot hanging up in my office, which is on the sales floor, so you can see it there. Whoa! Hey now!
Oh, that's not me!
A little saggy, Beka.
Those are breasts. Those are not mine. Oh, boy.
Beka, anything to say before we get out of here?
I just like to remind the audience to please give us a 5-star review that includes comments. It helps new people find the show, which is very important to us. If you like what we're doing, we ask that you please visit our Patreon page at patreon.com/the ABV Network.
Great job today, gang. For audience, we'll have a brand new show for you tomorrow. Looking forward to that. Until then, take care, everybody. See ya.
Bye.
Adios.
Hey, everyone.
Before we let you go, let's talk about one last thing. The ABV Barrel Shop in the St. Louis community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on a couple of things. First of all, single barrels. We are the place where single barrels live. We go to distilleries, taste through the whiskey, select the best barrel, and have it shipped to our store where we present it to you, our customers, by allowing you to try before you buy. We're also known for the classes that we have in our education center in the store, as well as the events we have with industry professionals from the bourbon business. If you are in the St. Louis area, please come by and visit us at 6 Fox Valley Center in Arnold, Missouri. Or at a minimum, at least sign up for our email and text distribution so you know exactly what's going on in our shop over at abvbarrelshop.com. This is Steve Akeley, owner of the ABV Network, signing off. We thank you for listening to our programming and truly appreciate your support.
The Bourbon Daily is part of the ABV Network. For more information or to become a sponsor, please visit abvnetwork.com. Thanks for listening and cheers.
This has been a Steve Akeley production.